Hi, I'm Ben, and this is Bramble, the tiny narrowboat that I call home. We travel along the UK's inland waterways, having adventures and making discoveries as we go. Come with us as we cruise along on our travels. This is Ben's boat Bramble. And welcome to a very windy day near Uxbridge. So I've been away for a few days. I'm just getting back to Bramble now, and it's very windy. So I probably won't be moving today, although I wanted to. There's a brave wide beam coming down the canal. I personally wouldn't be moving in this wind. Bramble's too light and the engine's not extremely strong to be able to cope with that, but this wide beam seems to be doing okay. I walk past this boat quite a lot at the moment, and it's one of those things where it just breaks your heart. It's such a beautiful boat, but it's listing quite heavily, and I'm not sure if anyone currently owns it or is looking after it or intends to do something about it. But it's one of those things. It's really sad to see, because it's such a beautiful boat. You know, that would make a really nice home for someone, or even just a leisure craft. It's beautiful. I'm not sure how old it is, but to me it looks at least 100 years old. Look at that. What a shame. I do hope someone's doing something with this boat. That frame inside definitely looks quite recent, but it's been there for at least a year and a half. It's been there for at least a year and a half, because when I was up here last year, I fell in love with that boat walking past it. But yeah, hopefully someone saves it. You can see where the water's being pushed by the wind. That's a beautiful sailaway. It looks like it's been refitted inside. Look at that space. I've got to say, I am quite envious of people who have that much space on their bow and stern. But I love having the cutest boat around as well. I think I'm much more a fan of the tiny living space and tiny boats and tiny cars. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's just the way I'm built. I just love the tiny things. That boat across there has been around. You can just about see there's quite a few badges on the bow, and they're usually signifying canals that you've completed. I'd quite like to get myself some badges. So we're just coming up to where I left Bramble a few days ago, and again, like I said in a couple of videos ago, you always have that slight anxiety that your boat's not there or something terrible's happened to your boat. But yeah, thankfully I can just about see Bramble, and hopefully all is as it should be. So I've just got inside. So as I said before, I was hoping to move today, but obviously it's quite windy. I don't really want to risk bumping into another boat needlessly. And you might have seen in other videos, I'm not great at cruising in the wind, and I'm aware of that, and I'm okay to admit that. So I'm thinking about what I'll do instead. I might go for a litter pick, because obviously it being quite windy, there's probably lots of rubbish flying around, floating around, and I have a litter picking ring where you put your bin bag in and it holds the bag open, and obviously my litter picking claw, I guess you'd call it. But yeah, I might just go for a walk and go for a litter pick. You can see that I also have some tidying up to do. Most of this stuff is usually put away, and I still have some organising to do in these cupboards. So it would be nice. I always feel better when the space is clear. So as you can see, it's really a micro narrowboat, like a micro apartment. It's comfortable, it's cozy, probably around the same space as you might find in a large camper van. I have the toilet and shower area here. I have yet to fix the shower, so I've not had a proper shower on Bramble for a long time. Don't worry, I have washed elsewhere. There's my little stove. So I went to my mum's the other day, and I found an old pair of binoculars that used to be in France. They used to belong to my grandfather. So I thought they would make a great addition to Bramble. My grandfather was also a boatfaring man. He was in the Navy in his younger years, in the French Navy, and yeah, it feels quite special to have those there. I'm sorry that this episode wasn't very eventful. I was hoping to maybe clean the outside a bit more than I did and move, but obviously the weather's just not great for it. Thanks very much for watching. See you very soon.